This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Today we're going to take a look here at natural gas and at crude oil. Now remember, the rig count will be out here in about 20 minutes at 1 o'clock. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, if you watched my video this morning, you notice that what I pointed out here was this key 21 SMA here. Okay, so yesterday we lost the 8 SMA, came down to the 21 day, held it. Now today so far we went lower. Today's low so far was 1.755, and yesterday's low was 1.78. So we put a lower low in here. Now if this rises up a little bit higher, we can get ourselves what they call a red dog candle, which is basically a reversal candle, where it comes down and then it fakes everybody out. They think it's, oh, this is going to go down here lower to the next support levels here, and then it comes right up and holds that key support. So always watch for those key candlesticks like that. So we got to see exactly how this is going to shake out here for the day, because it's still way early. Now, again, we want to watch that 1.77, very, very key level. Okay, if that is lost here, then what we do is we'll come over here to the high of this candle, which is 1.73. We look to the low of this candle, 1.71. And then we have here, you have 1.67, and we have 1.66. And then we come to the top of this candle, 1.63. The bottom of this candle, 1.59. The bottom there, 1.58. And then your big retest here at 1.522. That's where all the support levels here are, in case you would happen to lose that 21 day. Now, here on the upside, what we have here, so far your today is high as 1.81. So if we look right across here, what do we have? 1.81. See, so that's your resistance. Now, the next level here we're going to be looking at is going to be this 1.87. That is your key 8 SMA. So again, we could bounce around between your 21 day and your 8 SMA. Don't have any idea just yet. Now, I just scalped it small here on the UNG. Today, I'm just keeping it tight. I didn't do any of the KOLD on the short side because of this 21 SMA here. So as long as that holds, then we can take ourselves a nice long trade. Okay, so basically here, what we're looking for here is this 8 SMA, 1.87. Now again, if we can get above, we'll look to yesterday's high then of 1.95. We have 1.98, and then this is the candle looking for at 2.00, which is basically that price channel. Above that, we come up here, 204, 210, 212, and then this is the bad boy we're looking for, that 2.168. That's your gap up here. Okay, 2.42 is your fill. Okay, so always keep that in mind. Not today, but on your back burner, gap fill. Okay, but we have a nice target here. If we can get above that 2.23. Now, I've been pointing this out here, this 8 SMA. Very, very crucial. See, this is sitting at 2.0. Now, even though you bottomed here, rallied, if you can't get above that 8 SMA here, you're not going to go any higher. That's just reality. This is very, very, very tough support. Okay, so basically anybody who trades the charts, which is every hedge fund, okay, every hedge fund, every big bank, everybody has a chart set up just like what I do here, okay, or very similar, okay. I use the 8 days, so they might use the 9 day, but realistically, some people use the 21 day, I use the 21 day, but the 50, the 100, and the 200 days all standard, okay. So just always remember that no matter what happens here, unless you can get above this 8 SMA, everybody is doing the exact same thing, is an exact same boat situation, okay? So that's what we want to look for. Very, very key, that 2.0, which is basically right there. But right now, watch this 21 day, and then watch that key 8 SMA here. That is going to be the key, the downside and the upside. Okay, let's take a look here on a hourly and a 4 hour. Okay, we look at this 4 chart here. This morning, I pointed out here that we want to make sure that even though it's falling off here, that we wanted to watch this key 100 SMA here. Now you can see where it came, right down to the 100 SMA. It held it, now it's trying to rally up here. Now on the upside, you got to get it past that 1.819. That's that 8 day again. See, so you want to use these on the same simple moving averages on every chart. That is going to be the key. That's what you want to do. Just because you're trading an hourly or 4 hour, just set everything all up the same. It all works the same. So if we can get above that 1.81, then we can move right back up here, and you have a target here of that 1.87. Now, here on your hourly chart here, well, you can see where she fell off here very nicely. But again, we were rallying right up here, rallying. Now it came down to 1.75. So basically what we have to do is just look to the left of the chart. So we filled this gap here very, very nicely. So we look at 1.75, we just come right over here to the target here. And what do we have? 1.75. Okay, so these price channels are very, very useful, not only here on the way up, but also on the way down, because then what you do is you just follow the channels all the way down, the bottom of the candles and the channels, and the next level here, if that's lost, then we can come down to this 1.71. There's your gap, and then we cut the top of that candle, 1.64. But use these price channels here as support and resistance levels because you can see how nice they work. 1.75. Okay, when you look at the top of that candle, 1.75, 1.75. See how nice that works? So now what we want to do is we want to see where we can rally up to. If we can get above this 8 SMA here, that 1.81, you have a nice, lot of good targets up here in that 1.87 area here with the 200-day and the 50 SMA here. Now you have your 8-day, which basically leveled off very nice here. Same way with your 21-day. So that's going to provide a nice support level at 1.79. And again, your big retest here is at 1.75. Okay, that's what I got for you on the natty gas. Let's take a look here at crude. Okay, here we have crude oil. Now it looks like it's trading here at the overall markets. Now the markets were up really big, and then they were kind of discussing the speech that Biden had yesterday, and then your jobs report and all that comes out here. So they're factoring all that in here. So the market is selling off here pretty good right now. Let's see, the Nasdaq's down 86. The S&P, you're down 12, but Dow's up a little bit here. But we got to see how this is all going to basically shake out here. So I say I'm a big fan of trading the Nasdaq. I think that's where all the action is. Now, okay, so we had this big red candle here today. So we had a higher high and obviously a higher low. So today's low here was 77.56. Okay, and then we look at this candle, 77.52. Okay, so if you watch my video this morning, I says, first of all, you do is watch here for this key level. That's that 200-day. That's 77.97. Right below it, you got 77.92. So you're right there. And then I said, if that is lost, what we do is just go to the candles. 77.52. Today's low, 77.56. See how easy that is? That's your next support level. Now, again, if that's lost, then we just come here to the next support level, 77.17. And then you come over here to your 100-day at 76.53. Again, if that's lost, then we just follow the bottom of the candle. Okay, 75.84. And then we come here, 75.52. That was that double bottom area. Okay, so we were trading in a nice box area here. Okay, now we just broke out to a higher range, but it's still a box. Okay, so we don't know how many, this went for like 13 days. We don't know how much sideways action here. Now, the key on a closing basis is holding that key 77.97 on a closing basis and that 21-day at 77.92. If not, then bottom line, you want to look at today's low, and then we can look at the 100-day, and then we can follow the candles down all the way till you get a possible here at your 75.45. So again, when you start losing this, the key levels, which is basically your 8, your 21, okay, your 50, your 100, and your 200-day, simple moving averages, okay? An 8-day is basically the average over an 8-day period. Same way at the 21, over 21-day period. Simple moving averages. So when I say SMA, that's what I'm talking about, as simple moving averages. Now, again, if that's lost, then we go to the minor support and resistance levels, which is your candlesticks, okay? So 77.52 held it very, very nicely. So we've got to see how it's going to close here today. That's going to be the key. Again, Sunday night now, when the futures open at 6 p.m., then we want to watch this candle here, okay, to see exactly if it's going to go lower than that, is going to be an inside day, or is it going to rip up higher? So right now, look at here on the sideways action. Don't be afraid of it. See how this big red candle here? Then we had a little bit lower, and then she just sideways action. So that's what we have going on here. So let's just see today if we can hold that key level. If not, we'll go to the 21-day. If not, we just come right back to the candle, to your 100-day, to these candles, and then bank down to your 50. Now, this would be nice here on your weekly chart if we could hold this 50 SMA on the close today. That's at 77.76. that would be very bullish. And then 76.66, and then you have your 21-day at 76.45. But again, this needs to close by the end of the day. If we can close above, that would be very, very good. Okay, that's what I got for you on the natty gas and the crude ski. I'll be back here later today after the pit close, and we'll go more in depth here to get you all ready here for Sunday night or Monday, however you trade. All right, thanks for watching.